Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here. I just wanted to pop in real quick because today is my 6 and 4-year-old girls. They both have dance on Tuesdays, and so I have this 45-minute window between their classes outside of. I'm extremely ADHD, and when you tell somebody with ADHD that there is a thing that they are required to do sometime in the afternoon, then the entire day leading up to that is spent in the anxiety of being late. So my Tuesdays are engulfed with dance day. Anyway, um, but I realized yesterday, as I went to go put my sweater on, that I showed you guys the commission rope yesterday when I posted, but about a week earlier, I had showed you the first pink panel of what I'm calling my Wicked Cardi. Um, so it's done. I haven't weaved in the ends yet, woven in the ends yet. Um, and I need to put cuffs on it, and I'm still contemplating whether or not I'm willing to commit to pockets and a hood. But it ended up becoming a sweater rather than my robe because I wasn't color controlling, and so as I was working this piece up, I didn't like where it was going to go if I continued going any longer than I ended up deciding to stop, if that makes sense. So it does come down just past my butt, but I'm done with it. I've been wearing it quite a bit. Um, Aside from that, I'm super excited. Okay, so long and short of it, I grew up in a very tiny town, not in the state I live in now. I grew up with a lot of exposure to other cities, though, primarily St. Louis, Chattanooga, Knoxville. Um, so I'm kind of at heart a small town girl, but I like the flair of big city things sometimes. I've always wanted to live in a tiny town right next to within an hour or two. This is what I manifested over the years within an hour or two of a big city, and that is exactly what my family manifested and moved into from a big city. Um, September of 22, so a couple of years ago. Anyway, here in this tiny little town, there is rather a nice sense of community, and I've been finding different ways to get my girls and myself into said community, to really be a part of it and to start getting to know people. And one of the things that I intend to do is start yarn bombing the town and leaving little gifts and putting flowers on stop signs. And I'm not telling anybody, except for you guys. Which is like everybody, right? So, whatever. Anyway, you don't know where I live right now. I saw a post, though, from a fellow crocheter who is, if there is a crocheter known in town, it is her. Um, she had posted that she was gathering donations for bingo prizes that residents of one of the elderly homes. Um, these people are on fixed incomes, and so they don't have a lot of money. So when they play bingo every week, they earn tokens and tickets and whatever. And then a couple times a year, they open the store and they let these people buy things from the store with those tickets. So they're calling for donations that need to be turned in by February 21st. And I got super excited. I was super blessed to be able to restock a lot of my yarn. I did this 2018, 2019. I bought a ton, and I have completed almost all those projects that I had plans for, and I have used almost all of that yarn until Joanne said, "We're probably going out of business, so here's a bunch of great sales." So I have restocked. I have a whole cabinet of solids on top of this stuff. But that leaves me with some leftovers. Okay. One of them is this. It's not even by the same name anymore. It was so long ago. But Michael's, what is it? Craft Smart Value Multi. Um, I'm not. I had made myself a giant 12-point star with this, and I've used it for a lot of other little projects like baskets and things like that because it's beautiful. What is it called? Lotus Blossom. Look at that color. I don't know if you can see it in the bag very well. Yeah, you're fine. But it's beautiful. Um, I just don't necessarily like the way it feels, and so I'm not going to use the rest of what I have really, which I bought way too much of it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought 24 skeins of it because I didn't know how much I would need, and I wanted to make sure I was able to make my giant California king size blanket. Um, I have 5 of these 3 packs left still though, so I am packing up 9 skeins, and I recently bought myself some knitting needles because I want to learn to knit socks. That's where I'm going to start. So I don't need the big ones that came in the pack of knitting needles. So I banded those up, and I'm going to call that the kit for donation for that prize. Because I'm sure there's a fiber artist in that home that just can't afford the tools or the fibers. So also, I had gotten these. I can't remember what brand they are, honestly. But they were the Pioneer Woman. There was a set of crochet hooks that they came out with at Walmart a while back. I hate them. They're too short for my hands. Okay, they stab me, like when I'm working with it, it hits me in the pad of the hand, and I hate that. And they're a hard plastic. They're ergonomic, so hopefully that's helpful for an elderly fiber artist. But I personally don't like them, and my husband has started buying me, what is it, Omi hooks? Yeah, Omi crochet hooks. We've started building my collection of those. So, and I mean, I have a whole can literally right here. Okay, and that's the ones that have handles that are ergonomic or whatever. I have a pack of boy or boys as well that are just the metal. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm in such a hurry in that getting ready for dance day mode. I'm sorry that I'm rambling the way that I am. But I'm going to pack these in with 4 of the Toffee Brickle Caron Big Cakes. Another thing that I overstocked years ago, and it was on a big sale. I still have, aside from these 4, which there's a pattern that comes on the thing, and it says you need 4 of these to make that. So that's why I'm doing 4 for this package. And that still leaves me enough to do a blanket that I plan to do as a wedding gift for my best friend's brother. Anyway, I have enough for my project, so I'm going to donate these with these crochet hooks and call it good, and just support my fellow fiber artists in my community. I'm super excited that I haven't always been able to do something like this. We're not rich, we're not well off, but I was super blessed. I've had a lot, especially in the last 6 months, a windfall of blessings. A few hardships too, but seriously, financially, a windfall of blessings. So I'm glad to be able to do this. I'm so excited. I was going to make stuff, but I don't have time with all of the Valentine stuff that I have to do and the commission that I have to do. And I still have my husband's blanket and my brother's wedding blanket and my best friend's brother's wedding blanket and my cousin's blanket and my other mother's blanket and you name it. I probably literally have like 40 whips. So I don't need this stuff sitting here. It's okay. And I'm excited to do it. Anyway, that's it for today's super short video. I just wanted to pop on and say hi, and I got the calling for the donation, so I wanted to share it, and I don't know, that's about it. I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I want opinions from the last video. I had a question about the commission rope. I want opinions. Do I add black? Help me out, okay? I was going to give you another plan, but it's so hard to get to right now, and I'm in a hurry. So, let me know what you think. Scroll through if you have to. Just go look at the other robe and let me know, please. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to go live here soon. And we will just do like a crochet with me day. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful day. Go live your life because it's all happening.